Hey there, everybody! Back again. So last time around, we got our electric motors going, and we cleaned up our iron issue a bit. But one of the things I forgot to do down here with the electric motors is I had intended to put a chest in down here to start collecting these things up, because we're going to need some uh, for our purple science. So I'm just going to throw a chest down here um, that we can start loading up the chest. Yep, there they are. Get this chest started loading up. Um, oops. Let's see where this is going to drop them. I think we missed it by one. There we go. All right. So that way we can start building up these engines because we're going to need 150 purple science for the assembler 3s. Now we get, I believe it's two. Yeah, so we get two science packs out of it. So we actually only need 75. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit this to 3. Even though we only need 75, I want 150. I want double the amount that we need as far as science packs. The other thing we're going to need for that is we're going to need the basic assembly machine ones. So we need to start pumping them out, and for that we need green circuits, we need gears, we need plates. Well, it just so happens that right in this area, or down the other end, either one, 6 1/2 dozen the other, we have exactly that. So let's throw down an assembler here to do that. Now, one thing that we did do that I didn't think ahead, I was kind of stupid about, is we're gonna, as soon as this one's done changing this, we're gonna change what it's producing for a minute, because I used up all of my assembly machine 2s. Kind of stupid on my part, but you know, I'm like I said, I never claimed to be real bright. So we're gonna just throw that in there. We're gonna go over here. We'll grab some gears. Where are they at? They're in the middle of that belt right there. Where can we get to it and not gather up a whole bunch of other crap at the same time? Plates. We need plates anyway. Alright, so that should give us enough gears to make a few of them. I should have done that. I should have made sure I had enough before dumping this, but I didn't. So, you know, that's life. We'll grab as many of these as we can. 7 more. Need a few more gears. Boom, 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 boom. Well, we'll just take them, like I say, we'll just take them out of here. We'll always use the plates. Not the best place to take them from, but that's all right. We'll dump those plates back somewhere into the system. We just need the need these assembler 2s, so we'll get that going. There we go. Put the green circuits right back into the system itself. There we go. So now we got that. We can swap this back to making engines again. So we'll go up here and plop ourselves down. Oops. We should have more than that. Where'd the rest of our... Oh. Phew. Okay. I knew we had more. There they are. Alright, they all disappeared on me. I wonder why. Alright, it's going to be one of them days. So anyway, let's go up here. We'll set up a factory to produce our assembler 1s. There's that. There's that. We're going to need that, and we're going to need that. Alright, there we go. Let's clear some room out down here. Alright, so this will give us our assembler 1s. Just need to give it some power. Now that'll start pumping up. What have we got? Just taking a little damage. Okay. So that'll give us our assembler ones, that'll give us our electric engines. The other thing we need for our Purple Science is we need electric furnaces. Now we do have some already that we built, but we're going to need a lot more. So electric furnaces require bricks, red circuits, and steel plates. Well, we got bricks being prepared. We need a bunch of red circuits, so let's just, while we're here, grab a bunch of red circuits. That ought to get us started. Ooh, 5 of them down here taking damage. What do we got? Oh yeah, these corners. Alright, we'll deal with those corners eventually. Alright, so we got our electronic circuits. We'll let these cook, and we'll go over here and get this started. There looks like another one is that. Nope, it's not out. Okay, good. So where is, there's our bricks. Okay, so we need, we want to do 150, so we need 10 bricks, so we need 1,500 total. So let's do this. Let's put a chest down here. Let's see what we can dump out of our inventory real quick. Alright, well, there's 11 of them. Let's dump all of this steel plate, because we're going to need the steel plate. We're going to need the red circuits. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we can free up some inventory space with real quick here. Yeah. Alright. So that ought to free us up a little bit of space. That we can do what we need to do. So now we need 1,500 bricks. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1,500 bricks. Right? Right. Alright, so there's the bricks. So we need bricks, steel, and that. And what do we need for steel? We need 10 times 150, so 1,500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just gather up a bunch of steel plate. Let's say 6, 7. Eight, 9. All right, so there's enough to get us started, right? So let's throw this in here. We'll throw this down, and we're going to throw a chest down, and we'll do a gazinta, and a gazalda, and a power pole, and we'll tell this to start making electric furnaces. There we go. And we'll just let that cook as well. So now we've got the 3 components cooking for our Purple Science. We can just let them run. The other thing we're going to do this time around, we're not researching anything. We need to be researching something. There we go, research. Alright, the other thing that we're going to do, and I noticed this earlier, let's get rid of this. When we moved all those belts around, we kind of screwed that up a little bit. Okay, so we are going to start looking at nuclear power. So for nuclear power, we need a reactor, of course, and we need centrifuges. They need concrete, so we're going to set up a concrete production. Now for concrete, you need bricks, you need water, and you need iron ore. So what I was looking at, and this is going to be kind of an odd place to put it, but it will work. If we plop that sucker down right there, and we tell it we're going to make concrete, we can hook it right to the end of one of our boilers. We can extend this belt by one and insert that into there. So that gives us our iron ore, it gives us our water. We just need to bring stone bricks over. Now stone bricks are right here. So if we do this, right, and we stick in a belt, and then an underground, and then we bring the underground all the way over here, and we stick in another underground, and another inserter, pull for power, and there we go. So now we got our input and our output. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we got concrete working, because we're going to need a ton of concrete. We might as well get it started. Alright, let's go to our next research. Alright, so there's our concrete going. So we got that going. We're going to have to put some fuel into this eventually. Let's go ahead and snag up some fuel, because I never tapped that into a coal line, because it was just kind of a temporary thing at the time, but it has worked. So we're just going to leave it be where it's at, I think. Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's grab the coal that we got in here. I think there's some stone around here too. Might as well grab the stone while we're here, get it put back in the system. We'll grab the iron and get that put back in the system. There's the stone. We're going to keep the wood because we might need it for poles. So we'll just keep the wood for now. We'll throw this iron back into the system, and throw this coal back over here, and we'll throw the stone back in the system. There we go. So that's taking care of that. Alright, so now we've got our concrete cooking for our nuclear power. We got our 3 items cooking for our purple productivity science pack. So when we start to produce nuclear power, what we need to do is we need to start having ore. We need our ore. So we only have 3 small patches, I think, at this point. We've got this one here. We got this one here. Oh, shut up. Oh, shush. There goes Siri. Alright, so we got one here, we got one here, and we got this one that we're sitting on over here that we're gonna move these chests. And that's all we got. Now there's a patch down here, there's a good sized patch over here, and there's another decent sized patch up here. But it doesn't take much. I mean, it takes a lot of ore to produce uranium-238 and 235, but it doesn't take a whole lot of fuel to run the reactors. So once we get them going, we're going to be in good shape. But we need to mine them, and to mine them, we need, of course, miners, but we also need sulfuric acid, which is one of the other reasons we need to, among many, that we need that the yellow assembler threes, because we need to be able to have a lot of fuel, or a lot of sulfuric acid. Did I bring any grenades with me? I did not. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. So we're going to go over here and we're going to start tapping these resource fields. They're not, like I say, they're not big. They're only going to be maybe 1 or 2 miners to do the whole patch. And if you notice, see how they changed from a regular mining drill to this. That is the symbol for the ones that mine uranium, and you can see they have inputs for sulfuric acid. So we're going to go ahead. Oops, you know what? Move it down by 1. There we go. I'm going to connect these up, and we're going to put them side by side. I mean, we want this stuff as, you know what? Where's my thought process? We need to turn these this way. No sense not. All right, we want this stuff out of here and in our hands as quickly as possible. So we're going to have to run power over to these and what have you. I just want to kind of get them set up so I know where I'm coming from. And I wanted to go over here to see what it was I was going to need to cross. And there's the other patch right there. So I think we're going to bring this patch right up to the other one and come across with 1 belt. So let's see, can we cover this patch with 2? We can come darn close to it, that's for sure. And because that one's going to cover up there, we'll miss a little bit of this patch, but we can go back and clean that up. When that patch plays out, we will go back and clean the remaining part of that up. In the meantime, we just want to kind of get everything red eye so that we can get her done and get her going. And again, like I say, these will play out probably fairly quickly, you know, and at some point we will have to go over after those larger patches. But this will get us started on our journey to nuclear power, and that'll be a good thing. So I'm just going to run this all the way over as best I can, because I'm going to put my my power plant and whatnot over close by where the power plant is already at. I mean, all the tie-ins are right there, plus you need water, and I got water right there, so it makes sense to just centralize all my power over in that one location. I know this is a long ways to go with belts, you know, but like I say, we only have those small patches. There would be no sense in running trains. There's no sense in running back and forth to get it. You know, well, as soon as they play out, we'll just get rid of these belts. There's no sense getting real fancy about it, because they're not gonna, like I say, they're not gonna last very long at all. Need a few more belts. Almost there. Almost made it. We're just gonna like I say, we're just gonna bring it down over here next to the other power plants, and that's gonna be kind of our processing area and our plant area for nuclear power. Nuclear power. I'm kind of joking around there a little bit. You know, I don't know how many people outside the U.S. are watching this, but for those of us in the U.S., it became kind of a joke for a while. So I was just messing about, as it were. I just need to get some more belts. And what I should be doing, I should have a chest for each of these things, collecting stuff for my use. Maybe off camera I will actually remember to do that one of these days and just get around to doing it. I haven't to date, but probably ought to. Save us some time of you guys sitting there watching me just gather materials. But, you know, welcome to Factorio, I guess. So, on the plus side, we should have plenty of pipe. Alright, so let's go down here and see where we're going to kind of place this so that we can come up and match it just right. I think we're going to need a couple of underground belts to do it, maybe. Because I want to put it like right in this area here is what my thought process is. Because we got this water right here, we got all these generators, they're all tied in. Why not just go ahead and tie ourselves in the same general area? And again, these trees, I'll probably eventually use these trees for small power poles. So I don't mind cutting them down and saving them. Once we get this power set up and our processing for it set up, the next thing we're going to work towards definitely is our robots. We're going to get our robots going, even if it's just enough for me to carry around construction robot wise in order to do the small cleanup tasks. I want them to be able to have them so that I can start cleaning up walls and things like that. So there we go. Alright, so now we just need some underground belts to fix the spots where it goes under. One there. And one there. So that'll get it going down to where we need it to be. So now we just need to bring power over there, and we need to bring sulfuric acid over there. So let's go over here, grab some pipes. We're going to bring our sulfuric acid up there, and on our way back we will bring our pipes. Our power. Because I think there's power over in that area that we can just hook into from over there. So let's go over here. I'm pretty sure we have pipe in our chest. We're gonna, like I say, we're gonna be cleaning this chest out, these chests out, and getting them out of our way very soon. But for now, they're fine where they are. Until we get this other one set up, and then this one we'll go ahead and get mine set up there. So okay, so now we need sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is right here. We got pretty good amount in our tanks. How are we going to take it up there? Well, let's see. We got a lot of stuff in our way here to go through, but I think if we come right down this centerpiece here, I think we can get right through here and bring it right down and in. Once we get down in this area, we'll have to redirect it a little bit maybe, but for right here, I think we can get right on through. Come on. And right down to where we need to go. So I'm not going to connect this in yet, I don't think, because I want to make sure that I've got it at least run up so that I'm out of my factory area. It's going to be that pole right there, huh? I have plenty of crossover now. I don't have to worry about accidentally killing my power. right? Right. Alright, so we know we're going to be able to go where we need to go. Let's go ahead and connect to this tank so that when we drag our power back, we will be producing. So go down here, hook the tank up. And boom, boom, there we go. I just wanted to make sure I was able to get through all of this first so that I didn't have to keep picking up lines and moving them and waste any of that sulfuric acid that we didn't need to be wasting. Alrighty, so now just follow this on over. If we can avoid running into trees, right? All right. So I don't know that we're going to make it underneath of that, are we? Of course not. Of course not. All right. How much is left on this one? Can we be sneaky here? You know, there's not much left on that one, so. All right, you know what? Priorities. We'll come back when that plays out, and we will clean it up. What do we got here? Oh, okay. All right. So walls have got to go. And again, this is why I want to get my robots going, even if it's just enough for me to carry around. Little hint: it's a little bit faster if you let the cursor get behind you and you start walking, and as you walk, you drag the cursor along. I don't know if it's a glitch in the game, but it seems to, I don't know if you can notice that or not, it seems to pick them up a little faster than what it does just hovering over them and left clicking. I'm not sure why it does it, but I'm not going to complain. If it'll do it for me, great. And I don't think this requires a whole lot of sulfuric acid. It just requires that you have it. I don't know what the usage rate is for it, but it doesn't seem like it's a lot, if memory serves me right. Let's see if it'll reach. Nah, almost. Almost, but not quite. Oh well. We'll just put pipe. And then we'll put a pipe here. There we go. So now we just need power there. We need to hook this pipe up. So that gives us sulfuric acid all the way over there. We just need power. And now we just need to come down here. How far we got? Okay. Almost there. I guess I gotta update Windows. Alright. That got us. Alright, looks like that's got us to there. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now we have sulfuric acid to all of them. We just got to tie power in. And let's see, how far up will this reach? Oh. Almost, but not. Oh, because it won't fit there. Alright. Where can we stick it? Can we stick it up here? Dang it! Oh well, I guess we gotta use 2 poles. That's what these small poles are for, right? So there we go. Woohoo! Our first piece of ore. So let's go up here and give this one up here power. And there. Why are we doing that? No sense wasting these ones. Not where we don't need to. When we've got these ones. Will that reach to that one? Yes, that'll reach to that one. Oops. Now we can throw one of these in. Alright, so that should give us power down to here. Yes, it does. Alright. So now we are in the uranium mining business. Right? And they should come all the way over and down to that plant. Let's make sure we got nothing obstructed. We got all our, okay, there's our fluid. We know we got our fluid because we're being able to mine. Make sure we got, okay, it goes under here and over and down. Alrighty, looks like we are all set. So that'll start accumulating down here. We've got our concrete started so that we can start building with concrete. What else are we going to need for our reactor? So for the reactor itself, we're going to need a whole bunch of steel plate, which we're making. We're going to need a whole bunch of red circuits, which we're making, and a whole bunch of copper, which we're making. So we're okay there, and we're making the concrete. For the centrifuges, same thing. So we're already producing all of the items that we're going to need for that, as well as for the turbines and the heat exchangers. So we're okay. So let's go over here and see how our production is going for these. Are we still producing? We are not. Why aren't we? Because we're out of steel plate, right? Yeah, well, it looks like we're out of steel plate. Alright, so let's go grab some more steel plate. And we'll throw some steel plate into that chest, and that should get us going for what we need for our purple science. I just want enough. Like I say, right now we're just worrying about having enough in order to research for the assembler 3s. We desperately need the assembler 3s so that we can stay on track to making our refineries. At some point, I need to put a balancer in this line. Clearly, whoop, went too far. All right, so we should have 150 here. Yes, we do. And we should have, oh, plenty. So we can get rid of this, take this, grab that pole. All right, so now we have 2 of the 3 things we need. Let's go over here and get the third, and we will have our purple science, which will give us our assembler 3s, and then we'll be able to make our refineries, and that will cover us for anything that we need to build. We will be able to build everything with factories. There will be no reason to there'll be no reason to have to have other things built in hand. So we basically made it to that point, guys. Well, we made it to that point a little while ago, didn't we? But now we've definitively made it to the point where as long as we don't screw up, we have made our lazy bastard award. We just can't screw up one time. Alright, so that's cooking. Let's go up here and decide where we're going to throw this in at, because eventually, of course, we're going to set it up same as we have all of our other production, so that it comes in on a regular basis. So we're just going to pick one of these, and we're going to set a chest for now to have it feed the purple in, and we need to power that. Oh, dang it. Almost not quite close enough. So we'll just move that. There ain't nothing going on it yet, so there we go. So that will get us our purples as soon as we get some created. And how are we looking on that? 6. Okay, so that's got us going, guys. So now we need to let this stuff cook, and we're on the way. So yeah, so that's that. This is going to be a short video, I think. Off camera, I don't think you guys want to watch me move this stuff, but I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way so that we can start tapping into this uranium ore here as well, and get that moved over to there, and let these cook, and that I think will be it for us. Looks like we got one down here. We're going to have to go repair at some point. We're going to have to make a tour of these walls. So next time, we should be ready to start with nuclear power. We should be able to get a reactor ready. We should be able to get our centrifuges ready, and we should be able to make fuel. And we will be part of the nuclear world at that point. And we can maybe start getting rid of some of these steam engines and reducing our pollution a little bit, and devoting it towards other things. Once we get enough uranium, we're gonna look at nukes, but that's down the road. For right now, we just want to get our power started. So that's that, guys. Like I say, I'm gonna do a bunch of cleaning up off camera. I'm gonna let this stuff cook, and I'm gonna get this hooked in, and get all this stuff moved, and get all these odds and ends back into the system. So short video today. Hope you guys have a good day. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will talk at you later. All right, bye.